Hi, this is Kumar. So today is the 2nd January 2025. We already taken entry into new year 2025. So come to the point about that. Our future trading right now in front of you there is silver future CFD that closing of that December end is $29.29. This line is indicating that is that December $29.29, which is closed in December. And come to the point of what this is a support or there is still to be going to sell off. That is the point of observation. But the after expiry, that was to be the price was corrected here in silver overall. That is the it looks like that to be the little bit advantage of to be buy side the BTST call. So that was to be that what we observed on first. That is of course the first market was closed, and that is today the second. That here what we are seeing the daily data chart of the silver CFD. This is a candle today is that open a big gap up. So that really that is meant to be that to take that entries that who already bought that at lower end, that is to be the very advantage very here right now that the $29.86 that to be that really that big matter of to take entry to me. It looks like that risky, but anyway, so this is a year end 2024 the 29.29 closing price, and that high of last year is about $35.205 and the low is $22.19. so that was the around $22 to $35. It means that the 30% 35% of increase what we seen from least to high. So that is $22 to $33. That is more than 33%. So the one third of one third of the high seen, that a big upside what we seen. But this year also it looks like that to be the gold and silver is to be shine more. So anyway, so that whatever this gold is still not corrected, but the silver already corrected. So that was a good entry for that who is to the planned early. So that is a matter. And come to the point is the high is here. This is a high of $35.205 here the top side. Where is this is to be our observation of to say at this moment we can say that is the support of today. So that not today, so that of course that for coming days, in coming days also what I feel, but really that the projections of high side to be day by day the observation is necessary. Overall the 200 DMA is here is in red dotted, whereas the 21 DMA is in blue. Overall that is Ichimoku cloud technically sound to buy, and whereas that is a geopolitical and the present is a global scenario. So that is the advantage of buy side is more than any sell side. That is a matter. Overall that avoid the sell, otherwise any sales to be the intraday or the time to time to closing is necessary. Where is to be 29 going to support, that we will observe from today onwards. So now come to the point that silver mini in front of you of MCX Indian rupee price, which is going to expire on 28th of February. So the trading right now the 88866, the up about the 1165 points. So this is in green, a big way of upside we seen the early the big candle what we seen that gap up. So that was to be that really that is make it advantage of to be so the long side to be better than that is short side. That is the matter. Overall that was fluctuation has been to be continue, but high fluctuation to be possible in silver. So that all together that what the corrected the after the 1 lakh cross. So that was to be that corrected to the 87 level. So that was to be that the really the entry point before expiry. So that was to be that so entry. So that anyway, so this is right now the trading about 88859. So this is the price right now, acting price. Overall that our the profit club entry, that was the personal entry also. Would like to show that also our transaction here, that is especially my personal, so as well as the profit club. This is that 5100 of call option of 85,000 call option of 51. So entry, and the 4930 is the second entry. 2 entries was done. So a special for me, that is because we maintain the 55,555 the margin, so that on the basis of the only the possibility of 2 positions. So that was to be in front of you what I shown. So this is my so risk whatever. So that is your trader experience. To be that say the practice or practical is depending upon you. And come to the point that right now the positions is showing it at about the 260 points upside, that so early entry was done because of after observation the price is not corrected very, so that was to be that early observation. This is now traded the 85,000 call is right now 5,145, so which is right now, so that is a 64 volume was done. So overall that right now, so that my entry volume I mean level is to be 34 call and 35 calls, now 65 calls, 64 calls done. So this is information about that profit club as well as my personal. So there is no target at this moment of what I discussed, that the details of the trading in form of short I would like to continue in, so after this, so please go through it and that why, so what I done, so that is to be, so target whatever, so that is the corrected price to be that pushing upside, the more chances is good profit, whereas that gold is to be the holding today, tomorrow is going to expiry, so that was trading at the right now the 78,894, whereas that is a rollover contract, it's supposed to be show that also here. So this is a 3rd of expiry, the January expiry, the February this is at 77,385, so whereas that January which is going to expiry 76,824, and February is 77, so still the big premium is there. So anyway, so this is update to you all to that what to do, what not to do. It's depending upon your activities, mindset and fingertips, whatever to do. So that is update to you about the silver, the new year entries or exit, whatever, so that to be updated frequently whenever possible. Good luck. So today's risky call in silver mini, so that what entries point, that was the first call is to be that here the price when the $29.78 around. So and the second call actually the $29.75, you know, and that next the entry was done at about 29.69 around, so that was the second entry. So this is the option of 85 call, and that next the after observation of further more downside, so that was to be that future entry done at about 88,270. So this is a profit club call, so the option as well as that is the according to the situation, that future also, that first the profit clubs only, that to be the entry point only one lot observation, and that as on the time required, that to be that we will increase according to the situation. So that is the call done at about the very early, so that early in the sense about afternoon of that is after 12, so that is the first entry of 85,000 of 5,100, and the next is at about 85,000 call of 49.30. so that was two done, and that after the furthermore down, so that taken the mini of silver at about 88,270, so for observation as well as that is the practice or practical depending upon individual. So this is to be that observation, there is no stop loss at this moment, as well as that decided to expectation is about carry the expectation today is 89,500 around. So this is feedback. So this is the activities of profit club. So in front of you, that is the 50 minutes candle cycle of silver mini Indian rupee MCX price. Of course this is a dollar term, so that Indian rupee MCX price, what here that I am updating here, that is a futures come options activities done according to the situation timing. So that was to be keeping in front of you the profit club practice or practical depending upon individuals. So this is a activities expectation upside to long BTST calls. So that is the first of all, that earlier was that first of all one of call we bought at about the 5,100 of 85,000 is call option, and next when that fall what we seen, and this is the afternoon period, so that is the furthermore fall that was to be re-entry, I mean to be that is the second call of 49.30 that activated, so that average is 50.15. so right now that is the same price is acting. So since from morning there is no much more upside, but that is the activity is done in that area. So that is the silver mini futures, that when that that drop was seen at about even that is after purchasing of 4930 of 85,000 call. So that is future is bought at about 82,270 price. That was sold at about, it means the closed about the 88,935, that rebought at about 88,260. That is early hours where you bought the same price near about. So that one, and that closed right now, that is 88,925 the after USA market open, and the rebought at about 88,700. This is update about that is the KT Kumar Analysis Profit Club. So Excel practice or practical, so keeping in front of you that what we are doing in our group. So in front of you, live platform of silver mini MCX Indian rupee price right now trading at about 88,900 rupees. So 1200 upside what we see. So that was the fluctuations supposed to be making profit. That would be the activities with minimum quantity possible. So don't be, so that is aggressive buyer, aggressive sell is to be the risk for that is the capital altogether. So we are maintaining discipline of one lot. So that was to be that according to the situation we can implement our tools. So according to that, set what I done in the morning, even our practical also. So this is a trading activities what we done, the trade book. So this is orders, and the trade book is to be that 5100 and 4930 where you bought. So that to be keeping that to carry forward according to my opinion. So that to be that risk is always existing, so that to be keep it in mind. And right now trading at about the 5100 near about. So that was to be totally 90 calls, 90 the 85,000 the 90 contact volume done. So that our entry is 34 and 35. So that is the afternoon period. And come to the point, the future is right now trading at about 88,900 silver mini. So this is an update to you all that the highest what we seen at about 89,173. So this is an update about that what activity is done in the silver, and keeping of BTST call furthermore. So as per the at this moment so observation, we are keeping long for that carry forward portion. So this is update as of now, that if you require we will close, and to be otherwise to be they keep it forward for that further more time period. So this is so our plan. Good luck.